Hello everyone, this is Jersey Shore Lisa from MyNJGarden.com. I wanted to say thank you so much to a new friend that I met today. His name is Evan, and he was from Ocean Organics on Fisher Boulevard in Toms River. He is with the, I think he leads the community permaculture group that is Toms River Moving Forward, and they organize community gardens in the area based on permaculture principles. So at Ocean Organics, which is a juice bar and organic cafe, they do a lot of juicing, and they have a lot of extra veg pulp from their juicing. It would be waste. So I contacted them and asked them if they would be willing to share some of that to improve my garden beds. And I think it's going to be a great addition to my sandy soil in my Bayville, New Jersey, Ocean County gardens. So that's what I've done. I went today and I met him, and he provided me with a big bag of pulp, and I've brought it home to my gardens and spread it around. It's just about, you'll probably hear the thunder on the video. It's just about to pour here, and I've spread out that pulp throughout my gardens. I could use some more, so I'll probably visit them again soon. And I just wanted to show you what it looks like. Now keep in mind, within permaculture principles, generally you don't till your garden beds. Rather than tilling improvements into the soil, you want to preserve the soil structure and the microorganisms that are living inside your soil, and you want to feed those and nurture those, and that improves the ability of that soil to hold on to moisture, and it reduces your need to water over time. So what we do to improve the soil is to layer organic materials on top. This is known as sheet mulching. It's also known as lasagna gardening. You can Google those terms and read all about those principles. That helps to improve the soil because those soil organisms take all that wonderful food that you're giving them from the top layers and bring it down for you and till it into the soil for you, all the while building your soil structure and preserving that mycelia, that I hope I'm saying that right, the fungi that go throughout the soil and extend the plant's roots and allow them to absorb more nutrients and create a great system for you and your plants. So, wow, it's gonna rain any second. I'm gonna turn the camera around so that you can see a little bit of the garden. The very beginning of August in 2017, and you can see some of that veg pulp that I've sprinkled throughout the yard. Again, whenever I have the opportunity to get different kinds of organic materials, I just layer them right on top of the soil and improve the soil that way. Hopefully you can get a mix of brown materials, which are carbon-rich materials like wood chips and dried leaves, and then you can also get some green materials, which are nitrogen-rich materials like this veggie pulp or seaweed or kitchen scraps, things like that. So let's take a look. Here's a view of the gardens today. This is at the base of a very tiny pawpaw tree. I've put some of that veggie pulp there. That pawpaw got knocked down when I first transplanted it, so it's trying to come back really hard. I hope it does. Here's some cucumbers. They're doing real well this year. There's a blueberry bush. Here are some ground cherries, and they're doing well. I've put some veggie pulp at the base of this. You know, not all gardening is successful. You win some, you lose some. And I lost this. This stick coming out of the ground here is a red currant that just didn't make it. It looked great in the spring and it gave up a couple of weeks ago. All the leaves fell off. So I'm giving it some nitrogen and I'm watering it, and I'm hoping that it sends up a shoot before the end of the season. Here's some lemon balm. And there's a very happy comfrey plant. that's sending super deep roots down into the soil and bringing up all the nutrients from those deep subsoil layers and sharing it with its neighbors. Here's a tomato. Here are some tomatoes and a pear tree right in the center. And that's still doing well. I showed you guys that earlier when it first came back to life. It didn't look like that was going to do well, but it is now. And there's some veggie pulp at the base of that. There's an elderberry that I just planted last year, and it's already got to be 12 feet tall. It's just fantastic, and it's sending up new shoots this year. You can see some brand new stems coming up from that. I expect lots of berries next year. There's some squash running along the ground, which is acting like a living mulch. It shades the base of the bed so that I don't have to water as often. There's a nice big fat melon. Here's another pear tree, which is a pollinator for the one that's in the same bed. And some coneflower. And there's a happy little spaghetti squash. And you can see that I've sprinkled this veggie pulp throughout the gardens. Look at that big funky bug. Hello. And here's another elderberry. It's smaller than the other one, but they'll pollinate each other and it'll catch up. Here's some eggplant whose leaves have been suffering. It's being attacked by something. So I gave that some pulp, some extra nitrogen. Hopefully those plants can outrun whatever's attacking its leaves. And this is a glimpse into the gardens at MyNJGarden.com. This is a brand new tree that is, you can't even barely see it. It's a stick right now, but it is alive. There are living buds on there, and that's a nectarine. That's a brand new nectarine. Lots and lots of runners coming out of these strawberries, so this will be a huge ground cover next year. It will just cover the base of these gardens and keep that soil nice and shaded. This is a beach plum, and that one has a pollinator right around here. I'm going to go slow so nobody gets dizzy. Over here, that beach plum looks pretty good too. So I expect to have plenty of beach plums next year. Hopefully the squirrels leave me some. Here's a pepper plant, and there are some peppers showing up on there. And this is a bonfire peach tree right there in the front of the yard. Those red leaves look so pretty, and it gives me so many beautiful pink fluffy flowers in the spring. I just love it. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this view of MyNJGarden.com. Remember, this is a brand new property for me. I just started these gardens last spring. So they're coming along nicely. And the most important thing that I'm working on right now is to build the soil. Because with good soil, it's pretty easy to grow pretty plants. Okay, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or want to talk about anything you've seen in the gardens that I haven't addressed in this video, please comment below, and I would love to chat with you about it. All right, take care. Bye-bye.